Hey, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome. Pajama Grandma Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. I am so excited that you decided to join our Expert Secrets Coaching and Mastermind. It is going to change your life. I guarantee it. It has totally changed mine, and it's all based on this amazing book by Russell Brunson called Expert Secrets. I discovered Russell Brunson probably about 10 years ago. I've known of him for a long time, but to be honest, I didn't follow him because he was fantastic and good at what he did, but he was learning, and you could tell he was not an expert yet. He was modeling other people's behavior. He was definitely doing what he said in his stories that he told us that he does. He was definitely doing that because I was watching it from the outside. I was watching him actually mimic Armin Morin, and I remember thinking, okay, this guy's just another Armin Morin wannabe, really smart to be modeling it, but why would I want to follow him when I already follow Armin? And I shouldn't talk because back then I never really did much with the internet or with online marketing and online things. I was deeply mired in the brick and mortar world. Actually, when I first discovered him, I was probably running 6 or 7 different businesses, brick and mortar physical businesses in real estate, food manufacturing, sales, retail sales things, a whole bunch of diverse things. I was definitely not doing a one thing philosophy. But I remember seeing him following all these different shiny objects and knowing that wasn't what I wanted to do and that wasn't who I was going to follow. But in the last 3 or actually 4 years, he has really honed in and just become a behemoth of success in the area of online marketing because he found his one thing. He created his one thing, actually. He and a couple of other guys created this amazing piece of software called ClickFunnels, which I actually became a certified partner for because I was so excited to see it. Because the reason I hadn't gotten really any traction or done anything online with my online desires was because it was so hard and so complicated. It was so difficult to get all of the pieces working together. That was part of the barrier to entry in the online world. But ClickFunnels has actually taken that barrier to entry and kind of thrown it out of the window. Now, I'm not going to tell you that ClickFunnels is 100% easy because it seems super easy going in, but I learned something new in it every single day. And that's part of why I wanted to put this together. I don't want you to have to go through all the trials and tribulations and struggles that I did. And I was in the Certified Partner Program. So I was going through a specific course to teach us and train us to get through all of the use of the software, plus the strategy of having your own marketing agency. Now, I never wanted to have my own marketing agency. I actually joined the certification program so that I could learn how to apply and use this amazing software and principles in my own businesses and in my own life. And right as I was finishing my certification, this little baby came out. And I read it, and I'd already read .com Secrets. I'd already been through the majority of the certification program and had passed, that stuff because that is a grueling certification. Awesome. But it isn't an easy, you can just read something and take a little test online certification. It was definitely the most robust certification process I've ever been through. And I really appreciate that because now I know my stuff. But this really changed everything because it allowed me and taught me that instead of being off in 1,000 different directions, I needed to back it up and back it up and back it up. And it's only actually been this year that I've honed in on what is my one thing for Expert Secrets that I am personally pursuing. And it's got nothing to do with any of the businesses I've successfully run in my career and in my life. Nothing. It's about something I've lived for 37 plus years, but it's just something that's working and I've been living in my background that I'm an expert on that I didn't even really realize I was an expert on. So that's part of what you'll discover in this process is there are so many exciting, amazing things living within you already, and we're going to bring those out as we go through this coaching and this mastermind. I am going to, if you haven't gotten it already and had a chance to look at it, send you an email that explains everything. And the first thing we need to do is get you on the Pajama Grandma Expert Secrets Coaching Mastermind list so that you don't miss a thing, because that will make sure that you get all of the emails that are sent and that are part of this program and the reminders. Now, I'm going to help you as much as I possibly can, but it's going to be up to you to do the things that are going to move you forward and get you through this process. I can provide you worksheets. I can provide guidance. I can give you a ton of examples from my life and from businesses that I've worked with, from other people's experiences with the things in the book. But there's going to be some key components and key things you have got to do, and they're not always going to be easy. Some of the hardest things we have to do are with respect to us and what we have to become to be the expert and be the role model in the area that we want to lead people in. And some of those things sound super simple on the outside, but they're really, really hard on the inside. I think one of the things I see people struggle with the most is, who's their ideal customer? Who is the ideal person that you want to work with? I personally have struggled with that, which is maybe why I can relate to most of my customers have a struggle with that. And it isn't that you're going to not serve anybody that is right for your product or service or your expertise. It's that you have to have that one person, perfect person in mind, so that you attract more of that and not the people that you don't want to work with. If you've been in business for any amount of time, or if you've been living for any amount of time, for the most part, you have experienced people you love to work with or be in contact with or in relationships with, and people that stink to be in relationships with because they just suck the life out of you. And that is, I think, why people have such a difficult time doing, but that's just an example of one thing. There's several things throughout this process that are like that you have got to really commit to honing in on. All of us think our product or service or our area of expertise is for everyone. And as long as we think it's for everyone, it's for no one. And that is one of the biggest hurdles that we all have to get over first and foremost. So you're going to be getting an email that has the assignments and has the things in it that you need to do. I need you to hook up with us for social media. I need you to sign up for, or you need to sign up for the membership area so that you can get each of the lessons and all of the videos and all of the trainings and all of the supplemental material that we're going to have that is available for you to use whenever you want. So there's a big email coming. I was going to talk about the details of it, but it's not important. I would like to know if you'd like me to make that into a checklist. I think it's really simple. I love checklists. I create my own, but some people don't like checklists, and they'll just read through the email. They'll do the things one at a time and be done with it, because none of them are hard. They're just getting connected so that you don't miss a beat, so that you get all the information that you need as we go through this program and through the coaching. I guess that's all I want to say. Welcome. I'm excited to have you. Get your book. I am still trying to figure out how to send you the first 3 chapters. The link to that no longer works, and I cannot seem to find it in my computer because I have a gazillion documents and things in my computer, and I'm not always the best at saving things in the exact location they should be saved in. Since I use a magnifying glass for 90% of 100% of the, no, okay. If I'm making typos, I haven't used my magnifying glass. That is how you know. But since I have to use a magnifying glass, it's really a lot. It's a challenge for me to find things, but I haven't given up yet. I will still try to find it because I want to get going right away. I want you to be able to start doing things and lessons right away. And maybe, I know part of 2 Comma Coaching, we had access to those chapters, so I might have just saved it in there or with respect to that folder. I just thought of that. I will look there and get that to you all so that we can get started right away and you don't have to wait for your book to come in the mail. I am so excited. I hope you are too. Put on your seatbelts because it's going to be a fantastic, fun. Sometimes there'll be bumps in the road because there always are, but it's going to be a great ride. So let's enjoy working through this together. Bye. Pajama Grandma out.